Okay, so there's only 3 ingredients in Ningguan's Delight, and here they are. And I'm going to go through them one by one here. Now, you'll notice the little silver thing to the right that's called a jigger. For those of you who don't know what that is kind of a measuring cup that they use in bars. There's about 2 or 3 different sizes of these things, and that particular one that you see there is the smaller portion on top is 1 ounce, and the wider one on the bottom is 1.5 ounces. So this is to kind of help you measure your drinks out. You know, don't eyeball a lot of drinks, because then you might come up with something horrific. So anyway, so this is the listing of ingredients you need. You need Marasca maraschino, cherry liqueur. There's that Brady's Irish cream liqueur. Actually, with the Brady's, you don't need that particular type. Any Irish cream liqueur would be fine. And then the last one there is Amaro Camati Sangelo, which is a non-herbaceous Amaro, and I'll explain what that is. But those are the 3 items basically that you want to use. Okay, so the first ingredient, it's going to be, you're going to only use 1 ounce of Marasca maraschino cherry liqueur. Maraschino is basically a type of cherry, and so produced in a certain way, and they have distilled that cherry into this cherry liqueur. Marasca, I believe, is Polish. It is a kosher liqueur. Not Passover kosher, but everyday kosher. So if you happen to be Jewish, this is something you get to enjoy. And, well, anybody can get to enjoy it, but you know what I mean. This is a very nice mixer for sweet drinks in general, and it can offset some bitterness in some drinks that have bitters in it. Very useful item, actually. So again, we're going to use 1 ounce of Marasca. So the next liqueur you're going to use here, it's going to be 1.5 ounces. That's going to be the wider side of the jigger. 1.5 ounces of Sangalo. I said Sangelo earlier, but I meant to say Sangalo Amaro Camati. And this is what's called a non-herbaceous Amaro. So some type of liqueurs and liquors can have a very herbal taste to them, like gin does. This particular type of Amaro does not have that. It's more of a nutty flavor, almost almond, has a slight sweetness to it. It's very, very good on its own. Like, this is what I would pour a couple ounces and sip at. It's actually an aperitivo, which means that it actually helps you digest food, actually. So we're going to use 1.5 ounces of this particular non-herbaceous Amaro from Sangelo called Amaro Camati. Last but certainly not least is going to be 3 ounces of a Irish cream liqueur. I happen to have Brady's here because it's $20 and it tastes pretty good, and that is fine. So basically what you want to make sure is that whatever Irish cream liqueur you use the basic flavor. Don't get anything that has cinnamon in it or nutmeg or anything like that. Just normal, regular Irish cream liqueur. And the reason for that is because the Amaro and the cherry liqueur that you've already poured into the glass is going to be, those are the flavors that you want. This kind of gives you a texture of viscosity, adds a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, and kind of makes this drink into a sipping drink. And again, you're going to use 3 ounces of Irish cream liqueur. And this is what Ningguan's Delight should look like inside of your tumbler once it's all done. As you can see to the right in the picture there, I have the measurements and how to put it together. So, just take a look at that and see it's really simple. You just have to go out and get the ingredients and then come back and mix it all. When you do mix it, I would suggest that you do it in glass with a wooden spoon or something of that nature. You can use metal, but it does detract from the taste a little bit. So if you can use something wooden, please do. So anyway, this is Ningguan's Delight. This is going to be a thicker drink, so this is definitely something to sip next to the fire in company of friends during the holidays. And if you do want to put a little bit of nutmeg on top of there, just a little sprinkle of it, you can. It does add to the flavor, but you can do it by itself. So Here is Ningguan's Delight. I hope you enjoy it. And remember, you have to be 21 or older to drink this. If you are under 21 and you make this drink and you are caught, well, that's on you, not me. So you've been warned. Otherwise, for those of you of age,